This is, I guess, the more day-to-day stuff, like, you know, cans of spaghetti, pretty normal. Big bags of salt and spice. So the rice and the pasta gets double bagged under the house. There's basically barrels with various combinations of rice, pasta, and then usually a bit of salt. So in terms of the big why question, I think there's three aspects. One is we live in Wellington, there's going to be an earthquake, so we have sacks of wheat kind of stashed in nooks and crannies. This is more 3 25-kilogram sacks looking for a home. The reason for wheat is that it's pretty versatile. You can make it into bread, obviously, with a sourdough starter. So this is a very small scale wheat grinder. So it takes about 6 minutes to do one hopper like this, which is quite a nice little meditative thing. And that produces about a cup and a half of that wholemeal wheat. At the moment we've got the Wuhan, coronavirus happening. Pandemic is up the top of some of the predictable lists. My one sort of concession to typical preppery is this backpack. So it's got torches and batteries and water filter and just a bunch of useful things, gloves, dust masks. And then the next one is probably I would say it's more inevitable than either, which is really just energy prices going up, impacts of climate change, civilization starting to ponder perhaps where we go from here, and that will be very unpredictable. Portable battery unit there, and then there's a solar panel or two like that, the theory being that, again, the big ones on the roof, if there's a big earthquake or a big storm, they're probably not going to survive. There's some wood-fired sort of cooking options, and then that's a 1,000-litre water tank. The tap is recessed, they're nice and square, so I'm hoping it would hold the water no matter what happens. Yes, there is a toilet sitting under the deck. That's the top of a composting toilet setup, sort of a dock one, which has a nice big base. If you can kind of, not exactly have some fun with it, but try and build it into life, then it's a good thing to do. It's not about guns and bunkers, it's about, trying to share resources and get the kids all walking to school together and, stuff which is probably just inherently positive if, no matter what your drivers are.